How to fix Football Manager 2024 online lag caused by antivirus software. Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today, we're diving deep into a prevalent and often perplexing issue for Football Manager 2024 enthusiasts: online lag that can transform a tactical masterclass into a frustrating slideshow. While network conditions and server load are common culprits, a frequently overlooked perpetrator is your very own antivirus software, which, despite its protective intent, can inadvertently throttle your online gaming experience by aggressively monitoring network traffic and game processes. Football Manager 2024, particularly in its online multiplayer modes, relies on consistent, low-latency data exchange between your system and the host. Antivirus programs, with their real-time scanning engines, heuristic analysis, and network intrusion detection systems, can intercept, inspect, and briefly delay these crucial data packets, leading to perceived lag or stuttering. This guide will equip you with professional, deep-dive solutions to precisely mitigate this interference and restore smooth online gameplay. Professional solutions to mitigate antivirus-induced FM24 online lag. Configure antivirus exclusions for FM24 and Steam. The most critical step is to instruct your antivirus software to bypass scanning for Football Manager 2024 and Steam executable files and directories. Navigate to your antivirus settings, locate the Exclusions, Whitelisting, or Allowed Apps section, and add the main game executable, FMEXE or FM24.exe, the Steam client, Steam.exe, and their respective installation folders. This prevents real-time scanning from interfering with game operations and network communications. Temporarily disable antivirus for testing. To conclusively identify if your antivirus is the root cause, temporarily disable all its protection modules, real-time scanning, Firewall, Web Shield, and Test FM24 online. If the lag disappears, you've confirmed the culprit, and you can then proceed with more granular adjustments rather than leaving your system unprotected indefinitely. Remember to re-enable it immediately after testing or applying specific fixes. Enable antivirus game mode. Many modern antivirus suites feature a dedicated game mode that automatically suspends non-essential scans, notifications, and updates when a full-screen application or game is detected. Activating this mode can significantly reduce resource contention and prevent background processes from interrupting your online FM24 session. Consult your antivirus documentation for specific instructions on enabling this feature. Adjust antivirus network protection/firewall settings. Your antivirus firewall often performs deep packet inspection, which can introduce latency. Within your antivirus settings, examine the network protection or firewall rules, ensuring that FM24 and Steam are granted full, unrestricted internet access and that no aggressive network monitoring features are enabled for these applications. You might need to explicitly create outbound rules allowing all traffic for FM24. Disable real-time web/email protection carefully. Some antivirus programs feature modules that scan all incoming and outgoing web traffic or email for threats, even during gameplay. While crucial for general security, temporarily disabling these specific modules, Web Shield, Mail Shield, SSL/TLS inspection, during FM24 online sessions can reduce network overhead. Exercise caution and re-enable them immediately after playing. Review heuristic analysis and advanced threat detection. Aggressive heuristic analysis, which looks for suspicious behavior rather than known signatures, can sometimes flag legitimate game processes or network patterns as threats. If your antivirus allows, try reducing the sensitivity of these advanced threat detection modules specifically for game-related processes to prevent false positives and unnecessary resource consumption. This fine-tuning balances security with performance. Update your antivirus software. Outdated antivirus definitions or software versions can sometimes introduce performance issues or compatibility conflicts with newer game titles. Always ensure your antivirus software is running the latest version with up-to-date virus definitions. Developers frequently release patches to improve compatibility and optimize resource usage. Run Football Manager 2024 and Steam as administrator. Elevating the privileges of FM24 and the Steam client can resolve potential access conflicts with security software or Windows Own User Account Control (UAC). Right-click on the game's executable and Steam.exe, select Properties, navigate to the Compatibility tab, and check Run this program as an administrator. This ensures they have sufficient permissions. Verify integrity of game files via Steam. Corrupted or missing game files can lead to instability and performance issues that might be exacerbated by antivirus interference. Open your Steam library, right-click Football Manager 2024, select Properties, go to Installed Files, and click Verify Integrity of Game Files. Steam will then re-download any necessary corrupted files. Update network drivers. Outdated or faulty network adapter drivers can significantly impact online game performance and introduce packet loss or latency. Visit your motherboard manufacturer's website or the website of your network card's vendor, e.g., Intel, Realtek, to download and install the latest drivers for your Ethernet or Wi-Fi adapter. Restart your system after installation. Flush DNS and reset Winsock. Network configuration issues can mimic lag. Open Command Prompt as an administrator and execute IP protocol configuration /flushes to clear your DNS resolver cache. Then, use netch Winsock reset and netch in IP reset to reset the Winsock catalog and IP stack, respectively. Reboot your computer after these commands to apply changes. Configure Windows Defender exclusions. If you are running a third-party antivirus alongside Windows Defender, even if Defender is partially disabled, conflicts can arise. Ensure that FM24 and Steam are also added to the exclusion list within Windows Security. Navigate to Virus and Threat Protection Settings, then Manage Settings, and under Exclusions, add the Game and Steam folders. Monitor background processes with Task Manager. Even without direct antivirus interference, other background applications can consume system resources or network bandwidth, contributing to lag. Open Task Manager, Ctrl+Shift+Escape, go to the Processes tab, and sort by CPU, memory, and network usage. Identify and close any unnecessary resource-intensive applications before launching FM24. Set power plan to high performance. Ensure your operating system is set to high performance power plan, especially on laptops, to prevent the CPU and GPU from downclocking during critical moments. Go to Control Panel, Power Options, and select High Performance. This ensures your hardware operates at its maximum potential, reducing potential bottlenecks. Update graphics drivers. While not directly related to antivirus, outdated graphics drivers can cause general system instability and poor game performance, which might be perceived as lag. Download the latest drivers for your NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel GPU directly from their official websites to ensure optimal compatibility and performance with FM24. Disable VPN or proxy services. If you are using a virtual private network, VPN, or a proxy server, it can introduce significant latency by routing your internet traffic through additional servers. Temporarily disable these services when playing FM24 online to ensure a direct connection and minimize ping. Only use them if absolutely necessary and test their impact. Prioritize game traffic with router QoS. Some modern routers offer quality of service, QoS, features that allow you to prioritize certain types of network traffic, such as gaming. Access your router's administration panel, look for QoS settings, and configure it to give Football Manager 2024 or your gaming PC higher priority for network bandwidth. This ensures essential game data gets through first. Use a wired Ethernet connection. Wireless connections, while convenient, are inherently more susceptible to interference, signal degradation, and higher latency compared to a wired Ethernet connection. For critical online gaming, always opt for a direct Ethernet cable connection from your PC to your router for the most stable and low-latency network performance. Reinstall your antivirus software. If persistent issues remain despite applying specific fixes, a clean reinstallation of your antivirus software might resolve deeply embedded conflicts or corruptions. Completely uninstall the current antivirus, reboot your system, and then download and install the latest version from the official vendor website. This often resolves stubborn compatibility problems. Consider database size impact. Although the primary focus is antivirus, remember that selecting an exceptionally large in-game database in Football Manager can inherently increase processing demands during online play, contributing to perceived slowdowns. While not directly antivirus related, balancing database size with your system's capabilities can indirectly improve overall responsiveness. By systematically working through these solutions, you can effectively diagnose and eliminate the online lag in Football Manager 2024 caused by overzealous antivirus software. A smooth, responsive online experience awaits. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more in-depth technical guides and solutions.